What up, everybody? Modworker here, and we're gonna watch Let's Game It Out play Satisfactory again, but this time he's gonna be building a railway system. And I have a little bit of a knowledge here for Satisfactory, so hopefully that input helps out with this video and my findings. But yeah, let's get to it.
Josh, welcome back to Let's Game It Out. It's that time again, Satisfactory. Let's do this. We've built a lot of crazy things in this game, starting with this little zigzaggy guy, which turned into this zigzaggy guy, which turned into seeing if we could make a spiral, which you can't.
One thing I do want to try though is I want to try to build this in my own Satisfactory game and just see what happens. Because if you look over there at the very top, to my mouse, where's my mouse at? Oh, here it is. If you look right here on the top screen, it's kind of missing some stuff here. So I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if it's just rendering or whatnot, but it's not connected anywhere. Like, yeah, that spot there, that one there. They're not connected. But I want to try building this. I feel like I could.
And all it cost you is your frame rate. And we took that tornado and flattened it onto the ground and made this weave thing. It takes 3 hours for these materials.
3 hours?
After that, we returned to the tornado, built some factories inside it, and we gave it a little cone hat thing. Now it looks like...
Gave it a cone. So he probably turned them off so his frame rate doesn't just crash down. But that's pretty funny. Put a factory inside the tornado. You wouldn't expect that.
That diamond thing from No Man's Sky. I was also trying to make like a truck ball pit thing that we could ramp over with our sweet vehicle, but instead it turns out we made sentient life. These trucks are alive now, and they made my frame rate even worse. Pretty much everywhere in our base now is just a total spectacle. So let's take a look, see what's new. This is our hub. This is where all the magic happens. This is where we get new objectives and unlock new stuff. All of our previous tiers, we've already unlocked everything, but something that's new is a monorail train technology. To unlock this milestone, we need to fulfill this cost down here. My favorite part is once you give it all the materials, this big button comes out, and that's when you launch these things into this.
Pressing the button after getting all the materials to launch the launch pad is an actual very satisfying experience. Just the whole of the rockets like revving up and just blasting off to space. It's very satisfying. I'll agree with him on this one.
The sky. Enjoy your materials wherever you're going. Okay, let's see what new kinds of stuff we can build here. So we got a choo-choo train, we got a choo-choo car, choo-choo station, whatever the hell this is. This sadness.
This kind of makes me just want to stop making this video right now and just build an entire train system in Satisfactory because that sounds so fun. I might do that. I might make a train tornado. I'm gonna make a train tornado. I don't know what he makes, but that's what I'm gonna make. I'll make a train tornado. Ideas.
And the railway, which I'm hoping I can abuse. Here's another piece of the fun, by the way. This here is the space elevator. Previously, we give this thing a sacrifice to unlock new tiers, but we've unlocked them all. Until now, all we have to do is give it all these materials, and it's like
1,000 each.
Tier 7 and 8. Once space elevator is satisfied with the materials, it tells us to lock them down into the thingamabob, which we're doing now. They're just compressed into one big space cube, and then we space send it onto the space elevator. Now let's dismantle the space elevator before it has a chance to send the materials. It looks like they're still trying to send them into space. Okay, let's check out the hub, see if the tier unlocked anyway. Hey, there it is.
It's kind of surprising you can dismantle the elevator as it's in an animation.
Take that, Space Corporation.
Nuclear power.
Right, let's see what we got. A nuclear power plant, nuclear space batteries, control rods, nuclear phone booth, and then this white square, which if you use your imagination, you can see a hazmat
Half-Life.
in there. Filters, and then new thingamajigs for my scanner. And then we've got Bayer process. Ooh, miner Mark 3, conveyor belt Mark 5, a la carte aluminum sheets.
A la carte, oh god.
On my processor. My cup runneth over. There's so many things that's even going off the page here. Okay, so that's great and all, but we'll come back for that. Right now it's train time. Okay, so here we are.
Right now it's train time.
Everything is simply untouched by civilization. You may also remember it as the place I went to try to get oil and then just drove off of a cliff. This is
oh yeah, I was gonna say. I remember that. That's kind of funny. He's like, oh, maybe we can make the jump and go straight down.
the way to the coal. You tell me where the coal is, oh, that's not good. You think the vehicle's gonna be okay? Yeah, I'm sure the vehicle.
It's not okay. It's not okay.
Oh no!
It's just gone.
The first thing we need to make is a train station. We're gonna put the train station right, I guess, like this. Ah, yes, old Scove.
Is Satisfactory made like from a Swedish developer? Find out. Hang on. Google. You're our only hope. New window. Satisfactory game developers nationality. Swedish. Oh, they are Swedes. That's cool.
Can I change that? Oh, thank God I can name my train station.
Oh, you can rename
Get
it?
on this train if you value your life. No, seriously, this guy is a huge psycho. Typed in a couple of things. Let's see if it fits on the... Wow. Oh
Wow.
my...
He did type in a couple things.
This. I'm not going to give you the whole story. I'm just going to get to the relevant part that you should know about. One day, I ate an entire 3.5-pound bag of Sour Patch Kids. That's really the only part of that story
Oh,
you need.
man.
Please don't take this out of the game.
I ate like a 5-pound bag of candy once. And so when I was playing WoW in high school, and I honestly, I had such a sugar rush. I stayed up the entire night just raiding. And then I didn't eat any more food the next day. It was a bad idea.
This is not a bug. This is perfection. So here's what I think
That's
we're going to
cool.
do with our train station. You see that paradise back there?
I thought that wasn't in the map. It just looked like it was just a picture rendered out in the distance. If that's part of the map and you can make it to there, that'd be really cool.
Back there. I want our train to go there. Can I just like build railway? Okay, so it can do subtle curves and it can do fun little straightaways like that.
That's
And
a
if I
long
time it,
building.
We can also shove it through the ground. Perfect. Okay, so it can do stuff. It just can't turn too drastically. You know, like real trains, I guess. Well, now that we've laid a minimal
Like real
amount of
trains,
track,
okay.
I want to put down a choo-choo train, see what happens. Yep, there it is. Can I just like hop on board? Wow, I sure can. And now I'm driving it. Yeehaw. Oh,
Okay,
this thing can really get going. Do you see
man, I
this?
love
Oh, wait,
trains.
what's gonna happen now?
Oh, it's going through.
What happens when it gets
Ooh.
to the end? Oh,
It just stops.
Stops like this. Wait, what happens if in this part where I'm one with the ground and then I just get out? Oh, I guess I'm just in the rock face. What if I remove track that it's on at the time? Oh,
It just stops.
Besides, well, we're stuck here then. Okay, new objective.
They probably watched his videos, honestly, the developers, and they realized that certain things probably couldn't work in certain ways that they were hoping. And deleting the tracks mid travel and the train just stopping is actually it's really ingenious to stop all that stuff. But my question is, how is he going to get through the dirt unless he builds going through it, but from the other side? So what I mean by that is like he's building right now, but he brings the cursor, this good old guy, like over here where it clips through the dirt and then downwards to clip through the dirt even more, or ground, I guess. In this case, not really dirt, but the ground. I think that's how he's going to do it.
Objective. Looks like these things can just clip through walls to get the rail close enough. All right, how can we use this to our advantage? Because it seems like trains don't give a crap about physics. Okay,
That's cool.
Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, God. Okay. No way. Is this something I can put it on? Okay, well, as I've been building this thing, I have hit what I believe to be the bottom of the level. Can I put track, like, below where you're supposed to? Oh my God, I think you totally can. So in building this, I realized that you can just use these foundations to keep going lower and lower here. These trains are afraid of nothing, as it turns out. Oh, that hurts.
He's gonna die.
My frail human body can't cross this threshold without hurting myself. Well, that's a very dignified way to die. Now the question becomes, what about if we use a train? Oh, hell yes. While we're in the train, we're basically God.
So that's probably because it goes off of the train's entity and not him as a player's entity, which has health. The train doesn't seem like it has health. I don't think they're gonna introduce cops and robbers on here and have highwaymen just kidnap the trains and all their gold and whatnot. So
okay, we're gonna have to work on some ways to keep our health up. And I have just the thing. I don't know when this showed up. We can research a medical inhaler. Okay, here you go. See you in hell. Let's see, I bet we can build
1,000?
it right here. There it is. What do we need to make it? Mycelia, alien organs. I see. The one thing I don't have a bunch of. You got any guts in there? Great. One alien
you can just
organ. Okay,
blow it up like
26
that?
should be enough. All right, let's just make this into follow the oil brick road here, which takes us deeper into this mysterious jungle.
The oil
And at some
brick
point,
road.
it's just all
It
over
just
the ground.
continues and
Gimme,
going.
gimme.
That's
I need to
crazy.
grind you up and inhale you. While we're out here, let's show nature who's boss. Yeah. Okay, now I got some mycelia. So let's do this. Now I'm one of the cool kids running around with my 8 inhalers. I like how you can see all the times I've died down here.
Oh, the inhaler probably heals them, so it's like probably a health potion. That's why. I'm like, why would you need an inhaler? That doesn't make any sense. Unless you're going through those green clouds, which I guess that makes sense.
My little coffins are here. Okay, so my goal here, keep going down
Wow.
as far as we can. I've been slowly trying to build down and down and down, and also using these platforms to get me closer and closer so I can keep building. But I gotta get a little further down, and this is where things get dicey. Right around here is the threshold, where I start to take little bits of damage. It's time to use my inhaler.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh, this thing's bigger than my head. Yeah, this is the way to play, right? Like, this is what they intended, where you just sit here taking...
I can't wait to build trains. Oh, it's gonna be so fun.
Okay, so we've sort of hit a problem here. Obviously, things are already looking bad now that I'm here doing construction in the underworld. You know what, the hell with it, I'll just show you. There is a finite point when if you just keep walking,
He's just gonna straight up die.
This is that threshold right here, where if a human being goes beyond this, that's when your heart just stops. Something really funny to me about this inhaler, I don't know why. Maybe it's because I have one, but it's like, oh no, certain death. I'm glad my little casket is just right there on the cusp. Let's see if we can get out.
Is he gonna destroy
Luckily,
it?
I've got some trusty inhalers.
Oh,
Hopefully
it's
that'll
not.
be enough. Oh god, there's no way for me to get to my stuff. Well, if this takes you straight to hell, I can't think of a better place to put a train station than here. Ta-da, now we
But
have
the
a train
tracks
stop
are-
as close to hell as we can get.
Ah.
Old Stenstorp. I guess you're gonna have to
Standstorp.
do since I actually can't change this. Well, that was surreal as hell. Let's do a quick tour of the finished product here. I was gonna go to that island, but that's before I realized the rails don't really care about solid rock or land or anything like that. Do you remember the Indiana Jones ride?
Dude,
at
this just
Disneyland?
keeps going
Remember where
on.
it went right into the rock face. Well, that's what's happening here. And then we just keep
That's
going down.
so
past
crazy,
where
it
the
just
train
keeps
is.
going.
You can see the grass from
You
the
go past the
underside,
entire
and then we
level.
Just keep on going. Take that, planet Earth. And what the hell? Let's put the space elevator down here. Why not? Isn't that a thing of beauty? Now it's doing that thing that I find really weird and uncomfortable to look at. Oh god, here it comes. Right through the rock and everything. Well, that's super.
Damn.
Let's go see what it looks like from the outside. Well, there it is. Look at this beautiful intersection of so many things. We got the space elevator popping
All
up
those
from
are
the
lights.
ground, and it cuts right into my text that I wrote, where I'm writing that my teeth are
Dang.
forever sensitive from eating too many Sour Patch Kids, and that's true. And now I can just go
Oh,
right
that
up and
sucks.
touch the space elevator.
No, you can't.
Or not. Maybe after all that train stuff, I'm just not corporeal anymore. All right, anyway, that was a barrel of laughs. Now that we're back up here with Mother Gaia, let's go play around with some nuclear energy. First things first is we need to go find us some uranium, because of course we do. Oh, fiddlesticks. Is there no uranium around here? Oh, there we go.
Oh,
1,500
it's
meters.
far
That's
away.
not so bad. That's like, what, 2 basketball courts? Huh. I feel like we might be getting close. That green stuff looks
further
exciting.
than
So
that, but
exciting, I
okay.
need to use my inhaler. Let's see, what is this? Oh, yeah, some uranium. Oh, yeah, I'm getting radiation poisoning. Well, I'm not going to let a little radiation stop me from... Oh,
he's
that's a little
he's really
much,
gonna
a little
die.
much. When does it go down? Am I just like this forever now? I mean, I got
He
a lot
needs
of
a
these
suit.
inhalers, but not quite this many of these inhalers. This is exactly what I expected out of today. I'm fleeing from the wilderness to get back indoors while I use my inhaler over and over while running. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh god, there's the cocoon. It's so beautiful. Blah.
There's the
You know what
cocoon.
it is? Oh, it's because I picked up some uranium. Okay, well,
He's just dying because he's holding uranium and didn't realize it. Which, yeah, you know, it's radioactive, but you wouldn't think it has radioactive properties inside the inventory. So that's a pretty good setup, honestly, for the developers to actually make something radioactive and stay radioactive even when it's not physically in the game. It's just in your inventory, which is technically in the game, but you know, that thing disappears behind the blue window screen. So good on the developers on that one. That's some good foresight to make it radioactive in the inventory. That's cool.
well, I'm just gonna leave you, just right here on the ground while I try to figure out what to do with you. I guess we need that hazmat suit. That stuff is serious. So let's see. All we need is rubber and plastic and all-clad aluminum sheet, like my pots and pans. Oh, it comes from aluminum ingots. Oh, it's aluminum foil. Why don't we just call it that?
It's
For
aluminum
starters, we need
foil.
to make some aluminum ingots, which is bauxite and silica. All I want is to wastefully make nuclear byproducts. Why is that so hard? So let's scan for some bauxite. Bauxite? Bohite? Could it be bohite? A mere 1,400 miles away. I'm sorry, meters. But let's go with miles. Let's go get us that bohite. Well, this certainly is taking us to an interesting place.
Oh, that's
We
pretty
found
far.
it. Okay, we know the drill, literally, and that's how you get bohite. I reset up our quartz here to go into this machine and make silica, and it makes this beautiful ballet of minerals and twisty turnies and conveyor.
One thing I am thankful for in Satisfactory is that you can crisscross and interlap the conveyor belts, because otherwise it would be a horrible, horrible mess to make everything work out.
Belts and stuff. The moral of this story is I have a lot of silica already, and this is how
Dang.
excited it makes me. We got our silica here, we got our bohite right over there. Let's smack down a foundry here. One size for the bohite, the other size for the silica. Just get in there. Can I just like put this? Yeah, just right on top of it. Yeah, that's perfect. There you go. Collect all of my aluminum thingies. Cool, we got this container that's using this crash pod as a leg. So I'm just gonna jam a splitter right. Yeah, that looks good. And let's use one of these silly vertical ones
this.
Aim it way high in the sky. There we go. Perfect. Cool, yeah, this seems necessary, right? All right, this is too much work. Come down from there.
This is too much work.
Goofy. Here comes our copper. Let's further desecrate.
I didn't realize the conveyor belts, at least the lifts, you can just have them go as far as you want. I've only made them go up like a couple blocks high. I didn't realize it was unrestricted.
This crash site.
That's for later.
Just have everything trampled by copper ingots now, where we will do some sweet assembling, and we'll put the storage unit. There's no way this will work. Oh my god, it worked. I can't believe the game let me build a storage unit up there. Anyway, yeah.
Well, yeah, why not? You know, you can build a tree house, so why can't you build a storage house?
That's where the sheet metal goes in my secret
That's
little
funny.
tree fort. Hazmat
He's gonna
suit.
forget
And
about
what
it
a
in
thing
the
of beauty
future
this'll
video.
be. All we need to do is hit this thing 30 times, and now we have our brand new hazmat suit. Ugh, forgot about these things. Filters.
Filters,
Quickwire. What
ooh.
the hell is quickwire? Deuterium. Oh god. At least you can tell I look super sweet in my hazmat suit. Boulders, eh? Good thing I'm packing. Never leave home without the things that do that. I feel like we've done this before, where we put the thing down. I'm just gonna spice it up.
Something the developer should do is if you throw a bomb and it's near your factory, it should blow it up. Pretty much anything in Satisfactory should have a health bar, and you should be able to blow it up and have it destroyed. Now that would be satisfying. I'd blow up everything. But enough about that. That'd be cool.
Up, even though I know it's not gonna do anything. Just to make life hard on myself, I'm gonna build all my deuterium stuff over here.
Is he just gonna build all throughout the tower? Just cause? I feel like he is. That's what I would do.
With the space elevator. Can I put this literally in the thing?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. And can I put
That's
the
cool.
constructor directly on top of it?
You can build on top?
Then I'll
Oh,
put the
he has a
storage
foundation.
container holding the quick wire up on this hill here so we can take a look at the sunset, because I definitely won't regret this when I need to keep going back and getting more quick wire.
He's gonna
It's
regret
all
it.
the way over here. Okay, so we're gonna make some regular filters. Gonna take those, gonna mix it with our quick wire and some rubber. We're gonna do 5 because I don't want to deal with it. I don't know why I was expecting more. I was expecting everything to sound like I was in like a spacesuit. I can't.
Okay, so like the bottom left, it looks like the filters like have a lifespan, so you can carry radiation, but after a while you just die. That's cool. That's pretty realistic, actually, especially if you're not covered up one eye. Instead of, you know, getting cancer in this game, you just die. Pretty neat concept they got going on there.
Expecting more. I was expecting everything to sound like I was in like a spacesuit. Why can't I wear my jetpack too? I'd rather have radiation poisoning. I also researched the
When he said Jetpack 2, I thought there was a second version of the jetpack, and he's upset he couldn't wear that version. You can imagine how fast you'd go with Jetpack number 2.
actual quick wire, which unlocked deuterium electronics, which be still my heart has unlocked some fun things we're gonna need.
Like what? What do you got?
This here AI limiter, as well as a supercomputer.
An AI
this
limiter?
high-speed connector that I'm gonna call high-speed internet. The reason we're gonna make all this stuff is if you look over at the nuclear power plant.
Oh, you
we
need it for the power
supercomputers
plant.
to do it, as
Ooh.
well as more high-speed
Okay.
connectors, because it can't just be one thing. To put together the supercomputer, we need computers, the AI limiter, the high-speed connector, and plastic. So let's head back over here where we built all this weird quick wire stuff. Let's get our whole assembly system started. First, we're gonna set up something for the AI limiter, which is gonna need circuit boards as well as quick wire. We can do that with a simple assembler. Over here, we got plastic, we got circuit boards, and we got wire. All of these things are coming from way over there where the cocoon is. So I really could
Where the
split them
cocoon
off
is.
there, but why do that? Let's give them as long a travel time as possible. So now to continue making the AI limiters and this guy, we're gonna send a bunch of the circuit boards over into this here constructor. Just spit it out into that savannah over there. I don't care. Now
Oh,
that we've
wow.
done that, let's make the high-speed connectors, which are quick wire, cable, and plastic.
They're
To do
going
that,
so
we're gonna use a
fast.
manufacturer, which over to this here constructor. Just
Like, he just built this area and it's already a mess. Even though I saw it for a glimpse, his entire factory he made over here is just a mess, and that brings joy to me.
spit it out into that savannah over there. I don't care. Now that we've done that, let's make the high-speed connectors, which are quick wire, cable, and plastic. To do that, we're going to use a manufacturer, which will just
Ooh.
keep creeping further and further into nature with these things. In goes the quick wire, and the plastic, and the cabling. And finally, we put down another manufacturer, which is where we're going to build our supercomputer. And now I'm going to send it out on a Mark 1 conveyor belt. Goes nice and slow. You can really enjoy the merchandise as it comes off the assembly line onto the show floor. So exciting. Okay.
I feel like that would drive him crazy because that's the only thing going slow, and he's going to want to upgrade it. It would just crush me if something was going that slow next to everything else going 100 miles per hour, just gone, and this thing's just going boop, 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 boop. At the same time, it's going boop, 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 boom. Something's going all across it, just flying at Mach speed. The slow conveyor belts, they hurt me.
Okay, at long last, it's time to drop down our nuclear power plant. We should put the power plant somewhere kind of exciting, kind of nice. You know, somewhere
On the
overlooking
waterfall?
several waterfalls. How far off the edge can I do this? Perfect. Yep, there it is. Just hanging out in the water. What do you think, big guy? Do you,
He doesn't
do you
like it.
things touching your face? Huh, guess not.
Oh, I thought it was going to attack him, but that's right. That doesn't do that. It's just blowing it up. But yeah, sorry. I went back a little bit and saw him blow up the animal again. There's the video. Thanks for watching. If you guys liked it, leave a like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys thought about my thought process. If some of it was wrong or not, let me know. Would definitely like to know if I was wrong. But yeah, this has given me a lot of ideas of different things I could do with the trains. I didn't even know trains were a thing in here. But now that I do, I want to make a train NATO. That'd be so cool. It just, oh, I like trains. But yeah, thanks for watching. Until the next one. I like trains.